My sister stole my ex and is getting married to him, and now my parents want to give her the earrings my grandma left for me just because she's getting married first. When I, 27F, was 20 years old, I was in a situationship with a guy who was 33 years old at the time. He's now 40. It was messy and we were on and off for almost 5 years. He was always clear that he wasn't ready for a relationship, and I was always clear that I was madly in love with him. Every time I got tired of the situation and wanted to leave, somehow he convinced me to stay, saying love is free, we have so much time together, and he wasn't ready for commitment. I asked for advice from my older sister and she gave me some crappy advice like making him compromise, leaving stuff at his place, and basically turning him into a boyfriend until it was too late for him to say no. I never managed to do that because I wanted him to love me as much as I loved him and not trap him. During the last night I spent at his place, he said he wanted to try something more serious with me, talked about some dates he planned and so on, only for him to ghost me forever. It was hard because he was the first person I loved and he treated me like crap. 6 months passed and my sister came home, as we both lived with our parents, and she was saying she wanted to introduce her brand new boyfriend. She had tons of boyfriends before, but she said this one was the right one. It was a dinner only with my parents at our home, so I was excluded and expected to just go out or chill in my room. The day came, and while they were dining I ordered a pizza. I came downstairs to grab my pizza only to find the guy I was with 6 months prior dining with my parents and sister. I was shocked, but I paid for my pizza and went to my room again to cry. After dinner was over, I confronted my sister in front of our parents and begged her not to be with him, to be loyal to me, her little sister. There was no way she didn't know who he was, as I had shown her pictures of him, his social media, where he worked, and she even knew where he lived. They never met because he didn't want to meet my family and never introduced himself. But she knew who he was, and she excluded me from that dinner because she knew. She said they met by chance after we stopped seeing each other. She knew how hard that rupture was, how painful it was to not even have closure. He just stopped replying, not even blocking me, just leaving me wondering after 5 years. She knew that during those 6 months I was still hurting. I know it was my fault. I was too naive and thought that if I stayed long enough he would be ready for the relationship I wanted and would learn to love me. She defended herself, saying it was a coincidence and the chemistry was there. She loved him, and she wasn't going to lose the love of her life. This stuff only happens once in a lifetime. When I was in my early 20s, I would have believed that. However, now I know that there are 8 billion people in this world. There's no one true love of your life. You can find the love of your life multiple times if you look for it. My parents sided with her and said I should get over it since we never had a real relationship. 1.5 years had passed. I've been excluded from multiple family gatherings because he would be around, and my family thinks I will bring negative vibes since I'm still bitter about everything. I have no feelings for him, but I feel betrayed by my sister and my parents. My sister is now 6 months pregnant with him. Due to her age, she has been extremely pampered by my parents. She still lives at home and is going to move in with him maybe 2 months after the baby is born. A week ago, my sister's friends made a surprise baby shower. I happened to be at home. I tried to talk to them. I don't know why, maybe because my sister and I were close before, and I'm sad we're no longer friends. But her friends acted like I wasn't there and only replied to me with short responses or sounds, as if I was the one who created this mess or I was a homewrecker. I was planning to move already. I was saving money and whatnot. But after that I left immediately to a friend's house. I'm in the process of finding my own place. 2 days ago, I received a call from my parents asking me to have a talk. I went to their house, and they informed me that the diamond earrings my grandma left me will be given to my sister. Those earrings have been in my family for 4 generations, and before my grandma passed away, she said the earrings would be mine, and my sister would receive a gold necklace. Grandma trusted my parents with the earrings. There was no will or anything. She just asked to give them to me when I was mature enough to appreciate and take care of a family heirloom. Now, my parents think since my sister is getting married first,